Okay, so in the previous episode of Higurashi when they cry Meakashi, we picked at that time, I became aware of Keiichi's gaze, which brought us to the alternative end of Meakashi. For this episode, we're gonna get the true ending of Meakashi and pick, and then I turned around to face Keiichi. So, without any further ado, let's begin the finale of Higurashi when they cry Chapter 5 Meakashi.
いい加減にしろ。
Here we go. Keiichi squeezed out those words. He sounded good. Like he was about to bite me.
ようやくお目覚め？私、さっき嘘をついたね。シオンを一番むごたらしく殺してやろうと思って閉じ込めておいたけど、まだ思いつかないって言ったやつ。あれが嘘。
I smiled as I laid out the huge nails and hammer specially made for the nail table.
あの子に自分のせいで死ぬ大勢の人の悲鳴をたっぷりと聞かせて、体の芯まで染み通らせてから殺すの。なかなかセンスいいでしょ？
お前は誰だ？
は？ミオンでしょ？園崎ミオン。恐怖で頭が変になっちゃった？
違うな。お前が園崎ミオンであるはずがない。
What is she, Keiichi? I stopped moving. Kei-chan? Shit! I decided the naming game would be over once we reached Shion's cell. Therefore, even if you guessed this time, it would be too late. Oh well. Sure, I'll listen to you. This is your last chance.
へえ。じゃあ、私がミオンじゃなかったら、私は誰なわけ？
Come on, Kei-chan. Guess who I am. Why don't you try and say Mion, the girl who fell in love with you?
鬼だ。
That's the line! That's the line he's supposed to say. A demon.
え？
お前はミオンじゃない。さっきまで一緒だったミオンを返せ。
ケイちゃん、本当に頭は大丈夫？恐怖で頭がどうかなっちゃった？
触るな！この鬼め！返せ！ミオンを返せよ！俺の最高の友人だったミオンを返せ！
I listened to him with a blank expression.
ミオンを目の前にしてミオンを返すなどと、お前事であることは分かってる。でも、目の前の今のこいつは、断じてミオンではありえない。認めるわけにはいかないんだ。
That's great! So I'm not Mion or Shion. He doesn't even see me as my sister. No, wait, that's not it. Keiichi protected the Mion in his heart until the end. He didn't accept the fact that Mion was a murderer. And not just that either. He protected the Shion in his heart as well. He didn't conclude that if Mion wasn't a murderer, then it must have been Shion. To Keiichi, Shion was someone who always made fun of Mion. But that was it. It wasn't like they'd known each other for a long time. But Keiichi protected her. He protected Shion from being a murderer. That's why I'm a demon, and not Mion or Shion, huh? A demon, huh? A demon? That's stupid! But isn't that just right on the money? However, Keiichi didn't back off. He kept screaming. He screamed loudly, so that I could hear his voice even when I was stuck inside of a demon.
頑張れミオン。こんな鬼畜生に負けるな。本当に強いお前の力を見せてくれ。
Surely he isn't talking to me, knowing that I'm the real Mion, right? He isn't. He's just confusing us again. So there's no reason to let my heart be disturbed by Keiichi's screams towards Mion.
頼むよミオン。ミオン。どこでお前はこんな鬼に負けちまったんだ。お前はこんな弱いやつじゃないだろう。負けるな。戦え。戦え。
He's right. I didn't fight back. How did you know? How did you know I didn't fight back? I lost to the demon. After all, I'm weak. I'm not strong enough to defeat the demon! Even so, Keiichi continued to talk to Mion. His voice had become hoarse, and he had begun sobbing. He kept mumbling, Mion. Mion.
ケイちゃん、メイドの土産なんて気の利いたものじゃないけれど、どうしても知りたがっているようだから一つだけ教えてあげるよ。私の中に鬼が宿ったのはずいぶん前。その鬼は私を蝕み強行に駆り立てようとした。だけれど私はそれを理性で押さえつけた。鬼はそれで収まり、私はその鬼はどこかへ行ってしまったんだと思い込んでいた。でも本当は違った。私の中から出て行ったんじゃなく、私の中で眠っていただけだったの。
That was the truth. When I learned about Satoshi-kun's disappearance, my weak soul couldn't take the sadness, and anger filled me to the brim. But then Sandy had stopped there. Time had healed me, and embraced me with memories of Satoshi-kun.
その鬼はある小さなことをきっかけにまた目覚めてしまった。それは何に原因があったと思う？
It was such a little thing.
鬼の私が教えるのも変だけれど、あんたが全てをおかしくしてしまった元凶。
A tear rolled down my cheek.
あの時あんたがもらった人形を躊躇なく私に渡していたなら、全ての異常は起こらなかったかもしれない。ケイちゃんには理解できないだろうね。理解できなくて当然。だけどね、そこからドミノ倒しみたいにパタパタパタといろんなものが倒れ始めて、収拾がつかなくなってしまった。はじめの小さな一つを倒したあなたに自覚がないのは当然だろうけど、あなたが元凶なの。
If Kei-chan hadn't done something so insensitive, Shion wouldn't have cried. Shion cried and talked to me about it. That reminded me of Satoshi-kun. I became jealous of her for having someone she loved so close to her. It was a very small jealousy. Jealousy? Jealousy. That little feeling woke up the demon who was sleeping deep inside of me. After that, I just let the demon take over. The demon ate up all the sadness from my loss of Satoshi-kun, and filled my heart with the notion of revenge, even though I knew that wouldn't make Satoshi-kun happy. Then, the scary incidents that followed dragged me to hell, from whence there was no escape.
そんな嘘だろ。
自覚がないのは当然。でも紛れもなく元凶なのはケイちゃん。あの時あんたがさりげなく人形を私にあげていたら、多分こんなことにはならなかったと思う。
Was I simply transferring the blame to Keiichi? Such a tiny thing woke up the demon inside of me. The demon would have woken up eventually. That was my fault. I didn't fight back. I let the demon live in my soul. And I let the demon possess me. Keiichi didn't hide his tears. They were pouring down his cheeks. Maybe he was crying in my place, since I had become a demon and couldn't cry of my own will.
じゃあそろそろいい？このやり方はね、左手の小指の先端の節に釘を打つ。
Strike one.
順に親指まで打ったら、また小指に戻って、今度は真ん中の節に釘を打つ。この調子で15本の釘で左手を打ちつける。それが終わったら次は右手。それが終わったら次は指先って
Oh my god!
たくさんの神経が集まってる。
Okay, hold up.
ケイ
Hold
ちゃ
up.
んが想像するよりもはるかに痛いよ。
Sorry, I just have to check something real quick. Okay. I'm turning the voices up all the way and the music down a little bit because the music is much louder than the voices, so I can't. So I automatically think they're done speaking when I should have known they're not done speaking because I'm reading along with listening. Okay, I think the voices are all the way up, so I think we're good.
両
Maybe?
手30本を打ち終える前に失神しちゃう人もいるそうだから。
Okay, that's much better. I can actually hear the voices quite well now. Okay, I can hear them now, so I would be, not ending the lines too early. I put a nail to Keiichi's left pinky. Once I hit it with the huge hammer, it would start. Then it would be over.
他の人を相手にするときには何のためらいもなかったけど、なぜかあんたにはためらいがあるよ。
それでミオンの鬼が収まるなら気の済むようにやってくれ。
I didn't understand what he just said, so I tried to repeat his words in my head.
あんた本気で言ってるの？
俺が傷つけたミオンの痛みに比べればこんなの大したことないんだろ。気の済むようにするといい。その代わり2つ約束しろ。俺を気が済むまで痛めつけたらシオンは許してやれ。細工殿に忍び込んだ罪にはそれで十分見合う仕打ちをしたはずだ。
あんたこの後に及んで自分よりシオンの心配ができるわけ？
I am Mion Sonozaki. So, why are my eyes grown so damp when hearing Keiichi show concern for Shion?
もう一つは気が済んだらもうお前は消えろ。その体をミオンに返してやってくれ。それだけだ。
あんたって人には命乞いをするとかそういう考えは思い浮かばないの？
約束2つじゃなくて3つにしていいか？3つ目は俺を殺すなにしてくれ。
最初に2つって言ったでしょ？ だからもうダメ。
そいつは残念。
Even in this situation, Keiichi and I joked around and laughed. Then I knew. I knew why Shion fell in love with him. He's different from Stoshi-kun, but he's a good guy.
多分私は約束を守らないよ。鬼だから。
その時は仕方がないさ。
Keiichi smiled, and then closed his eyes.
ケイちゃん、今の3つ目の願いだけは聞いてもいいよ。
え
1つ目の願い、シオンを救うこと。これはもう無理。シオンは鬼が殺してしまう。それはもう決められたことだから止められない。だから諦めて。
I stroked Keiichi's chin.
そして2つ目の願い。この体をミオンに返すこと。これももう無理。今日を境にミオンが戻ってくることはもうない。今日以降、もし私の姿があったとしても、それは姿だけ。私の姿をした鬼だから。
そんなことはない。ミオンはミオンだ。もう戻ってこないなんて悲しいことを言うな。
聞こえる？あの音。
I had been hearing a noise. Oh! Okay, I know what the noise is. I knew what it had to be. A dull sound was repeating in a regular rhythm. It was accompanied by a light tremor. People were trying to force the iron door to the underground storehouse. Force open.
帰りが遅いから、レナが大石を呼んだんでしょう。あのぼやっとした感じの子が、こんなに頭が回るのだけは計算外だったな。
それについては同感だよ。
Really? I wonder how much Kei-chan really knows about Rena. And her ego. I won this time. Rena couldn't figure out who I was until the end. Well, maybe she did. Rena didn't seem confused about whether I was Mion or Shion. Perhaps Rena could tell Mion and Shion apart through her sense of smell. She was good at that kind of thing. No way. I'm overestimating her. I brought out my stun gun so Keiichi could see the sparks.
見たことないでしょ？本物のスタンガンだよ。かなり出力が上げられるようになってるけどね。
さっき俺に食らわせたのはそれか。子供のおもちゃには向かねえぞ。
そうだね。
Bang! They must have broken the first door. The path was complicated, but there was no other door except for the one to the torture room.
殺さないけど、しばらくケイちゃんにはお休みしててもらうね。すぐに大石が来てくれるから。ちょっとの我慢。
Keiichi bit down and smiled bitterly. I paused, hesitating a little. Keiichi opened his eyes to see what was wrong.
ごめんね。ミオンを怪我して。
ここに入る前に約束した。何があっても俺の中のミオンは変わらない。
でも忘れて。今日以降、もしも私を見かけても近寄らないでね。それは私の屍に取り付いた鬼なんだから。
Keiichi fell unconscious. I locked the door to the torture room. I locked the door to the huge cave too. That should give me some time.
シオン、
Oh no. And now, here comes Wanda.
さあ、出ておいで。
I opened the cell and told Shion to leave it. She was crying.
あんたがケイちゃんを見逃してほしいと祈ったから、お姉はちゃんと約束を守ったよ。ケイちゃんはスタンガンで伸びてるだけ。もうすぐ警官隊が来るから解放されるよ。ありがとう。でも、シオンにはまだ用がある。ここから脱出するの。
I took Shion to the cell with a hidden passage.
その前にシオン。あんたにミオンを返すわ。脱げ、その服。交換だよ、また。ほら、紙のゴムバンド。
Shion had no idea what was going on, but she changed her clothes as I ordered her to. I gave her the flashlight, and she hung it around her neck.
あんたから先にどうぞ。井戸の底にあるとかいう隠し通路を探すの。
The light from the flashlight wasn't enough to entirely illuminate the way down. Nobody in their right mind would want to descend that well. But Shion obeyed and timidly climbed down the ladder. When she had passed entirely below the rim of the well, I brought out my stun gun and put it to Shion's head. She understood the meaning of that.
お姉ちゃん。あんたの望み通り、ケイちゃんは救った。代わりにあんたを殺してもいいってことだったもんね。お姉はちゃんと約束は守るよ。
Shion's hands and feet were clinging to a very unstable ladder, so there was no way she could protect herself. She was in a critical situation.
ミオンの格好をしたあんたは、ここから落ちておだぶつ。私はシオンの格好だからね。ケイちゃんが被害者だと立証してくれるよ。私は岩牢の中で警官隊の助けを待つ。まあ、指紋なんかでバレるだろうけどさ。その頃にはどこかへ身を隠してるってわけ。お姉もなかなかやるでしょ。私を殺すとサトシの復讐になる。そこまで分かってるなら覚悟はいいよね。そこまで落ちてサトシ君に謝っといで。おねえ、この底にはね、サトシはいないよ。は？あんたら言わなかったっけ？ここに捨てられてるって。園崎家で殺されてれば、ここに捨てられてると思う。そうは言った。この期に及んでややこしいことを言うね。もうちょっとわかりやすくお姉に言ってごらん。私もね、サトシのこと好きだったんだよ。そりゃそうだろうね。私が好きになるくらいだもん。だからサトシが消えた時、私も悲しくて悔しくて、いろいろとね、調べたんだよ。それでバッチャにね、詰め寄ったんだよ。絞め殺してやろうってくらいに。そしたらバッチャが次期当主にしか話さないよ。
Okay, that was
絶対
all
に
me.
内緒だよって。
That was all me. I'm gonna do the shame of going to the keyboard for 10 minutes because I did a mistake. What she said was something hard to believe. A hag said to Shion, the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with the disappearance of Satoshi-kun. Shion couldn't understand, so she asked again. The Sonozaki family held a lot of influence in the underground because of our dad's connections. In fact, they used such illegal measures during the dam conflict. Therefore, people just assumed the Sonozaki family had pulled the strings when the dam construction incident took place. Even the hag laughed meaningfully and said suspicious things so everyone believed she was the mastermind. But it was all a performance. It was a hoax by the Sonozaki family head. It was just a bluff. The family took credit for the incident to make it look like they were pulling the strings. With the influence they already had, this bluff was very believable. Therefore, people thought of the Sonozaki family as one that had deep connections in the underworld, and that they were capable of producing any sort of conspiracy. People had believed that since the damn conflict. Or you just smiled at things she had nothing to do with. As if she was pulling the strings. When the relatives saw that, they became fearful of Oryu's power. When the dam construction site manager was killed, Oryu smiled meaningfully. When the relatives saw that, they assumed Oryu was behind it. When the Hojo couple fell off the cliff, when the Furude couple died violently, when Satoshi-kun's aunt died and Satoshi-kun disappeared, the hack just smiled meaningfully. Everyone believed the Sonozaki family was behind all those incidents.
嘘だ！あの事件が園崎家が関わってないってわけ？そんなの信じると思う？私はバッチャがね、嘘を言うとは思わないの。特にサトシの思想については本当に知らないって言ったの。だってサトシとお姉の交際、バッチャは許したんだよ。爪を見事剥いで見せたから全部忘れるって言って。嘘だ嘘だ！出任せを言うな！じゃあ誰がサトシ君を消したの？誰が？それだけはわからない。でもね、園崎家じゃない。バッチャじゃない。あんただってタタリのシステムは知ってるでしょ？別にサトシ君を襲えとわざわざばあさんが指示しなくても気を利かす誰かが襲う。そういう仕掛けでしょうが。
Shion couldn't say anything in response. Even if the hag had forgiven him personally, as long as he was the object of the curse, the executioner would follow him forever.
バッチャはね、お社様のたたり、誰が起こしてるのかなって長いこと調べたんだって。だけど見つけられなかった。誰もが村の中の誰かって信じてるのに、村の中にそんな人は存在しないの。
Okay, before we move on, I'm gonna adjust the music once again because, jeez, the music is loud. Sorry, okay, here we go.
存在しないなら、なんで毎年たたりが起きるわけ？
I did not do that. I did not do that. I pressed the enter key once. I did not do that. Why am I having so many technical difficulties in the last episode? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm moving back to the mouse now because I don't know what happened with the keyboard. I'm not trusting it right now. I'm hoping we have no more issues, but I can't promise anything.
おかしいよね。でもいないの。 いないんだって。フルでリカが私に首をかきむしる注射で襲いかかってきたってのは話したよね。それはどう説明するの？急須猫を噛むって状況じゃない。向こうから訪ねてきて催涙スプレーと注射器で襲いかかってきた。おそらく同じ注射で富武さんが殺されてるんだと思う。それはわからない。リカちゃんがそんなことするなんて信じられないよ。実際に見た私でも信じられないよ。あの死に方を見りゃね。
I don't think Shion and the hag are lying. That would mean the hag wasn't in as much control as we thought she was, though. She didn't know anything about the scary drug. Or if the Furude family, I'm rereading this entire line, oh my god. She didn't know anything about that scary drug, or if the Furude family was the one executing the curse, the Furude family. If the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with it, then who made the series mysterious as possible? Was it just a coincidence that something happened 5 years in a row on the night of Watanagashi? That's impossible. A human must have made it happen. And it was all decided somewhere the Sonozaki family wasn't aware of. The Kimiyoshi family didn't know anything. Kimiyoshi believed the Sonozaki family was behind it. Was it the Furude family? With Rika's behavior and the elderly people who believed in her so blindly, did some kind of power exist around the Furude family that created the curse? No way. The Furude couple themselves were victims of it. How could a little girl like Rika possess a power stronger than that of the Sonozaki family? No way. It's just impossible. In other words, had killed the heads of all the 3 families and was trying to bring an end to the whole thing. All as a result of a misunderstanding about the dark secret of Himizawa? And what about my revenge? Did I kill all the wrong people? People who had nothing to do with Satoshi-kun's disappearance at all?
やるね、シオン。最後の最後で私の復讐劇をひっくり返そうってわけ。お姉ちゃん、信じて。私は仇なんかじゃない。信じてよ、お姉ちゃん。
Shion begged with tears in her eyes. That would have affected me if I was still Shion's sister. But I don't feel anything anymore. Because I'm a demon. I'll be done once I kill Shion. I've already said that. If I don't finish it up, what would my existence be for? What about the life I devoted to revenge for Satoshi-kun? How dare she tell me all this nonsense to confuse me at the very end? If what she said was the truth, then what I had done wasn't revenge. It was just the curse of the 5th year.
シオン、あんたが本当に無実なら、あんたは天国へ行けるね。サトシ君に謝っておいて。おね。
A bluish white spark lit up the darkness, and Shion disappeared into the well.
天国でサトシ君に謝って。私は天国には行けないから謝れない。
Instead, I'm going deep into hell. Jumping into this well would be too simple of an atonement for what I've done. Until I find a perfect way to end my life, I'm gonna live as best as I can. Higurashi when they cry kai. Now, I would usually end the episode here, but I'm not. New tips unlocked. Notebook page 199. I'm gonna go ahead and read these tips. Achievement unlocked. Shocking ad. I'm gonna read these tips and read the final part of Higurashi with the Cry Meakashi. I don't know how long this final part is gonna be. This video might be 3 hours long, but fuck it. Let's do it. Notebook page 199. Let's go. Shion Sonozaki's last confession is dubious. Did the hack convince her that the Sonozaki family had nothing to do with it? Or is that the truth? In my own investigation so far, I've proven there are aspects of the curse which can't be explained by the Sonozaki family alone. So my notes were all bogus from the beginning. These 200 pages are full of bullshit. I thought of burning this notebook, but I won't do it. This notebook proves my guilt. I won't distort the facts. I won't burn it. After all, my life was only a notebook long. I wonder if anybody will read this. If somebody does, please let them learn something from my stupidity. The series of mysterious deaths in Himizawa, dubbed Orishio-sama's Curse. If you're reading this, please find the truth. That's my only wish. June 1983. Beyond Sonozaki. Oh my god. That's like, in a way, a callback to chapter 4. Oishi and Akasaka's final wish to find the truth. And now, let's see what is to come of the remaining Sonozaki twin. June 1983. There has been a series of disappearances in Himizawa Village, Shishibane City. XX Professor. The suspect is Mion Sonozaki, 1x years old. Allegedly, she abducted 5 Himizawa residents, Oryo Sonozaki, Shion Sonozaki, Kichiro Kimyoshi, Riga Furude, and Satoko Hojo, and imprisoned them from June 19th through the 21st. Preliminary investigations on the incident were delayed at the time due to insignificant evidence, but by chance, the case was solved rather abruptly. On the morning of the 22nd, a vehicle patrolling the Sonozaki property heard screams from inside and rushed in as an emergency measure. They secured the suspect's missing younger sister, Shion Sonozaki, and her 2 missing classmates, Keiichi Maibara and Reina Ryugu. Oh, they used Reina instead of Rena. The suspect fled the scene. We found hair, pieces of skin, and blood of the 4 missing people, Oryo Sonozaki, Kichiro Kimyoshi, Rika Furude, and Satoko Hojo, in the torture room that was discovered in the basement of the outbuilding on the Sonozaki property. Supposedly that's where they were killed. We concluded that the victims were tortured in that torture room. However, the remains have still not been found. According to one of her imprisoned classmates' advice, the bodies should be somewhere in the basement of the outbuilding where the torture took place. However, nothing has been uncovered as of yet, including the escape route the suspect took. In addition, investigations continue regarding any possible connection to the series of mysterious deaths in recent years. But no evidence that Mion Sonozaki was involved, either directly or indirectly, has been found. There are still many unclear points as to the motive behind the incident, and as those of the Sonozaki family and the residents of Himizawa have been extremely uncooperative in assisting us, we expect to require a long time to clarify them. The opinion of a local officer knowledgeable about the region is that this may have been a lynching, an internal form of punishing sacrilegious acts carried against the beliefs of Himizawa village. It is clear that these incidents are particularly rooted in this region, and the Prefectural Police Department has ordered a cautious investigation. We anticipated gaining valuable clues from the missing person believed to have been imprisoned for the longest time, Shion Sonozaki, the suspect's younger sister. However, the incident has left such serious mental after effects that she has not been in a state of mind to properly answer any questions about what she knows. The psychiatrist concluded that she is in a temporary state of shock, but as of today, she has yet to show any improvement. Intriguing. Oh. I was acting at first. Oh, we're back to Shion! It was just an act to avoid being interrogated by the police. As it turns out, though, fake insanity can become real. You see, I can't bear it any longer. I continue to be haunted by the presence of Rena Ryugu had talked about. It was so close that it could almost touch my back. It wasn't Sanosuke-kun, and it wasn't a hallucination. It had become Shion's ghost. Shion didn't go to heaven after all. She was always by my side instead. Shion didn't like the fact that I was still alive when she wasn't. So she had decided to haunt me until she witnessed my death. Every night she whispered to me, telling me to die. I get it. I get it! I shouted at Shion into my back. Through my mouth, she shouted back at me. Must look odd to other people. They think I was arguing with myself. It's not fair. Why are you living, sis? Die! Die! Die already! I dropped my screw. There's my screw. You said you would die after you killed me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's so dark and cold in this well. It's cold. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I get it! I get it! Shut up! What exactly do you think, sis? You don't die in the way you want to? You're just running away. You're trying to survive even after you did all those horrible things. You'll never be forgiven. You're cursed. You're cursed! You're destined to die!
やかましいよ、シオン。亡霊のくせにやかましい、やかましい。おねえ、おねえ。クソ誰が消え失せやがれ。ミオンはずるい、ミオンだけずるい。姉妹はいつも一緒、死んでも一緒。だからミオンほら迎えに来たんだよ、ミオン。
Shion banged on the door. That noise is too loud! It's cracking my ears and my head open. Shion's trying to break in. Ah, shit! Alright, Shion, I get it! The perfect way for me to die is to be cursed to death by you, isn't it? But I won't be going so easily. I won't simply disappear. It wouldn't be fair if your beloved was left alive after all! I went out onto the balcony to avoid Shion, who was on the other side of the door. If I jump over the railing to their neighboring apartment, I could reach the fire escape. Eat shit, Shion! I leaned over the railing and jumped onto the balcony next door. Then I rushed down the stairs, noiseless as a cat. Shion was too stupid to realize that I escaped! It wouldn't take long to get to Keiichi's house on a motorcycle. Shion must believe that I'm still in that room. She's so stupid. Soon enough, I could see the Maibara mansion. I'd never seen it before, but I heard a great deal about it from Shion. She told me that Keiichi's room is on the second floor. I should wake him up. Throw a stone? I threw a couple stones at the window, and shortly thereafter, the light turned on and the window opened. I saw Keiichi there. The moment I saw him, my madness cooled off for a while. Even from here, I could tell that Keiichi was running down the stairs. He showed up quickly, with a doll in his hand. And I felt depressed to see it. It was the doll he failed to give to Shion. It isn't fair after all, Shion. I'm so jealous, Kei-chan. How to receive a doll from Satoshi-kun too!
ミオ
お久しぶり。どう？元気にしてた？
Despite the burning sanity within me, I spoke to him calmly. It's true. My body is controlled by the demon now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here in this light. Okay, I'm gonna be back in 1 second. I need to pee.
お前こんなところをうろついてて大丈夫なのか？
本当はいけないよ。
それよりどうしたんだよこんな時間に。
最後にお話ししたかったから。
I feel horribly sleepy. Maybe it's more like fainting due to loss of blood. That sensation is proof that the insanity is swallowing me.
私ね。もう、ここにはいられない。
大丈夫か？どこか具合でも？
今日まで頑張ってきたけど自分でわかるのもうダメもう限界私のお迎えはもうすぐ後ろまで来てる
I won't get to decide how I die. Shion won't allow me to. No wonder. I tracked her down the well. It wasn't only her. None of the people I chose to die. It wasn't only her. None of the people I chose to die. Oh, okay. That line didn't seem right to me, but no, that line's correct. I'm sorry. It wasn't only her. None of the people I killed chose to die how they did. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, for some reason that didn't make sense to me for a second. Considering that, debating how I die must seem a luxurious concern to the dead.
Daijoubuかよ。もう無理するな。あ、そうだ。俺ミオに。
I'll kill him. Kill him. I'll avenge Satoshi-kun's death. I'll avenge his death. This guy is Shion's beloved. I hate her. I'll kill him and teach her a lesson. Eat this While gravity's pull spun around me, I realized that I had stabbed him with a knife. I made it before Shion killed me. I got back at her. Take that, Shion. Keiichi rolled on the ground, clutching his stomach.
できた！全部できた！私が殺したやつはこれで全員！
Jeez! That got a whole new level of laughter. Holy shit. Yeah! I did it! I did it! I avenged your death, Satoshi-kun. Don't you love me for it? Will you stroke my head? Yes. This was all a bad dream. After all, I was just in my room like always, suffering nightmares of Shion. But where was I now? I had been standing on my apartment's fire escape, alone. I could still recall that dream. Yes, I had stepped out onto the veranda. My front door was still locked, so I had to climb through the veranda again. Whoa! My foot had slipped, and I felt a flowing sensation. After that, a sharp, indescribable pain ran through my head. That incredible pain finally cleared the fog away from my nightmare. That is a very clear color for blood. Like, that's the first thing I saw. Like, I saw Shion's face, and then what's behind her head. And that's a really clear color compared to all the other, gory stuff we can get from this series. I'm being fully honest here. That seems a little bit more watery than bloody. I just slipped from the fire escape as I tried to return to my balcony, and fell onto the roof, jutting out from the elevator hall 2 or 3 floors down. My room is on the 8th floor. I wasn't expected to be caught up here. When I fell, my head landed right on the concrete corner, and I could feel both enormous pain and the warm blood dripping out. I felt extremely calm. I couldn't sense the demon, Shion's ghost, or my grudge. I felt just like a baby, but nothing has brought me peace. All my memories from when I was born named Mion up until today came to my mind. I recalled memories of the time I spent with Satoshi-kun. Tears rolled down my cheeks. Where did I go wrong? When in my life did I make the wrong choice? I do know just where and when that was, because Satoshi-kun reminded me. I'll leave Satoko to you. Sure. I believe you'll turn. I'll be waiting for you. I'll take care of Sadako. I'll wait for you with her. You'll be good girls. You left your precious sister to me, and no one else. I guess I didn't get the significance of what you said. But I'll be fine this time. I love you, Satoshi-kun. Satoko. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Shion. I'm really sorry. Could I repay everything with my death? No way, right? That's not how it should be done. I wanted Satoshi to shook my head one more time. I wanted to hear him mumble one more time. I knew it was too much to ask. And so, I had no other regrets. That brought an end to my apologies. I rolled over, setting myself falling to the ground. Head first. I hope my head will crack open. Take me to the hell I deserved. I was just a demon. I belonged in hell. Why was I born? Why did this world give birth to me? I should have been born. I wouldn't have had to suffer if I hadn't been. What was the meaning of my meaningless life? Ooh, wow! that is very existential. If I wasn't born, nobody would have had to suffer. Thank you for treating me kindly, even though I was like this. Thank you for teaching me love, even though I was like this. Even though I was like this. Even though. I'm really sorry, everybody. I really am. I'm sorry. If Satoshi-kun could give me another chance, I wouldn't make the same mistake again. Never again. Here comes the ground. Bye. I love you. Huh? And Shion is dead.
今日までの出来事が
Holy
夢だったらいいのになって何度も思った。だから
Oh, okay, that scared me.
書いて夢になると信じて。
That scared me.
ほら、よく漫画の中にあるじゃない？私の目の前に食べきれないほどのお菓子が積み上げてあって、それに手を伸ばし、まさに食らいつこうというところで、無粋に起こされて目を覚ますの。それは、とてつもなく長い夢で、私は1年以上も眠っていたことになる。そう。私は、監督の野球チームの試合の後、有頂天に駆け出して、赤信号の横断歩道に踊り出して、バイクにはねられてしまった。それで、ずっと1年以上も意識が戻らなくて、ようやく目が覚めるの。まぶたを開けたとき、そこには、病院の天井が飛び込んでくる。それから、ずっと看病しててくれたサトシ君が覗き込んでくれて、さすがにこれはできすぎか。
That's what she means.
でも、いいよね。そういうことにしても、いいよね。
I'm
生まれ
sorry.
てきて。
I forgot she was speaking. Damn, at the very end you kind of feel bad for Shion, even though Shion did very horrible things throughout this chapter. And I can't say she's my favorite character, I do feel a little bit bad for the ending. Whoa, I hear the music. Breakdown of all the persons involved with or linked to the series of deaths in Himizawa. Tamae Hojo died via homicide by blunt trauma within the village on June 20th, 1982. Case closed. Satoshi Hojo, believed to have disappeared from the village on June 24th, 1982. Whereabouts unknown. Jiro Tomitake, believed to have committed suicide on June 19th, 1983. Death resembles that of Rika Furude on June 22nd. Investigation ongoing. Mio Takano, death by strangulation in the mountains of the Gifu Prefecture. On June 19th, 1983, corpse was found incinerated. Investigation ongoing. Oryu Sonozaki, murdered by Shion Sonozaki on June 20th, 1983. Cause of death believed to be shock induced by stun gun. Violently abused post-mortem. Has shown signs of extreme laceration. Rika Furude, believed to have been murdered by Shion Sonozaki on June 22nd, 1983. Cause of death was shock due to extreme hemorrhaging caused by lacerations to the throat. That resembles that of Jiro Tomitake's on June 19th. Investigation ongoing. Kichiro Kimiyoshi, murdered by Shion Sonozaki on June 22nd, 1983. Cause of death was surgical strangulation induced by restraints. Sadako Hojo, murdered by Shion Sonozaki June 22nd, 1983. Cause of death is shock due to the hemorrhages induced by multiple penetration wounds. Miya Sonozaki, murdered by Shion Sonozaki on June 22nd, 1983. Cause of death is severe trauma due to impact after falling down a vertical tunnel. Keiichi Waibara, stabbed by Shion Sonozaki June 30th, 1983. Victim was severely injured but is recuperating in a hospital. Riina Ryugu, last accounted for in 2004, currently resides in Shishibon City. Kurata Uishi, last accounted for in 2004, currently resides in Hokkaido. Tetsuya Kumagai, last accounted for in 2004, currently resides in Shishibone City. Ari Kiyosuke, Last account for in 2004, address unknown. Tatsuyoshi Kasai died of liver cancer in 2002. Oh man, that's really sad. Ichiro Maibara, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Tokyo. Aiko Maibara, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Tokyo. Daiki Tomata, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Shishibane City. Suguru Okamura, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Tokyo. Rumiko Chiae, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Tokyo. Hyochi Kameda, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Tokyo. Tepe Ocho, last account for in 2004, currently resides in Tokyo. Fuck Tepe. Keiichi Maibara died in Tokyo Hospital on July 3rd, 1983. Cause of death is acute heart failure. Shion Sonozaki died on June 30th, 1983. Cause of death is a severe trauma due to impact after falling from the balcony of her apartment. The suspect for serial murders, which began on June 20th, 1983, fell to her death from the balcony of her apartment, which she hastily rented to conceal her identity. Following her death, police filed charges against her for the 5 murders, which began with Oryo Sonozaki. Higurashi When They Cry Kai 07's expansion presents. Welcome to Mizawa When They Cry. Okay. Fuck yeah. This song was awesome. The song that played for the credits, that was awesome. I hope that I turned it up louder for when I edit this video because it was a really great song. What?
よっしゃーお昼だお昼
What is happening now?
そらレナ机をくっつけろ
What is happening?
今日はレナのお弁当はミートボールなんだよ。
おお、そりゃいいね。おじさんもぜひいただくよ。ほらリカちゃん、机。
Oh.
くっつけるのですよ。
Who's this the point of view of?
ペター。残念なことにミートボールは私も大好物でございましたよ。皆さんに一口でも口に入るとは思わないことでしたよ。
残念。そうはいかないですさとこ。
Okay, so it's not Shion.
明らかに野菜不足のさとこには特別にかぼちゃ弁当を用意させてもらいました。
うわそりゃいじめだぞシオン
ふわー、かぼちゃは嫌ですの。ふは
So calming.
ほら、そのかぼちゃ嫌いはダメです。かぼちゃはですね、栄養価にとても優れているんです。育ち盛りのさとこは特に栄養に気を使わないといけないんですよ。私の目の黒いうちは変色は認めないので、その覚悟でお願いします。ほらほら、みんなもどうぞどうぞ。ほこほこのかぼちゃって甘くて美味しいんですよ。
もにゅもにゅ。さとこ、これなら甘くて美味しいのですよ。
お確かにこりゃいけるなかぼちゃの甘みが嫌味なくそれでいて絶妙でさとこお前は食うなもったいない
なんですって？かぼちゃは嫌いですけど、言い方が気に入りませんわ。
そら言った言った。一口にガバッと言ってみなよ。
ほらね。美味しいでしょ？まあ、食べれなくもないですわね。
当たり前です。さとこがかぼちゃ嫌いを克服できるように日夜研究してますので。さて、この調子で今年中にナス、ピーマン、アスパラガスと制覇していきましょう。
That might be a little bit too hard of a task for Satoko, Shion.
冗談はごめんですわ。私が沖宮の学校に転校しましたよ。
ダメです。サトシ君から頼まれている以上、健康管理は私の担当です。不摂生も許しませんから、そのつもりで。
シオンさん嫌い。かぼちゃ嫌。
Aw, that's kind of cute. Aww. Okay, that's really adorable. That is really adorable. Oh man. That is just adorable. That last image of those two together. Higurashi when the scenario jump mode has been unlocked. This game features a scenario jump mode. You may replay any scenario completed before from the start of the main menu screen, yeah. The tips read room has been unlocked. You can now read the tips you obtained so far. To view them, select Extra on the title menu, then read all tips options. Pick the read all tips options. Okay, yeah. The staff room has been unlocked. This is thank you message for purchasing the game. To go there, select Extra on the title menu, then pick the staff room option. Oh! That's interesting. I think that's new. New tips unlocked, a happy diary, and disowned. Oh. I don't know if I like the sound of those. Instrumental lock relevation. Nice. Okay, let's see these, tips. Are we gonna see the tips? Oh, we have to go to the extra menu to see the tips. Oh, that's sneaky. That's sneaky. Okay, let's go to extra real quick. Read these tips, and then go into the staff room. View the tips. Yeah, I'm gonna do the staff room later. Happy diary. Here we go.
ええ。葛西氏が踏み込んだ時には、室内は無人で、ベランダへの窓は開きっぱなし。
This is when they
そ
found
の時が
Shion.
飛び降り時刻です。それで、その真下の5階エレベーターフロアの屋根に一度落ちて脳震盪。そのしばらく後に横に転がって再落下、死亡。葛西氏が飛び降りを疑って地上を調べた時に遺体が見つからなかったのは、この時点ではエレベーターフロアの屋根の上で混沌中だったからです。前原圭一が刺されたのはほぼ同じ頃。その頃には園崎シオンはすでに飛び降りていて、屋根の上で脳震盪中？
違いますね。ベランダから抜け出して前原圭一を刺して、ベランダへまた戻るときに誤って落下じゃないかな。悪いけど周辺の部屋のベランダとかも調べ直してください。
おいさん、3番にお電話です。
はいはい、どちら様から？
佐藤と伝えればわかるとか、合言葉は論と言えと。
なもしもし。ああ、佐藤さんですか。こっちへ電話ということはいい知らせでしょうね。
An informant got in contact with me and you right after all.
ありがとうございます。
You were right after all. God dang it.
フラワーロードで一杯おごりま
I
すよ。
missed. I missed the line completely. I'm gonna. Okay, wait. Can I see the backlog so that I can read it correctly? This is gonna bother me. Okay. An informant got in contact with me and you were right after all. Yeah. God dang it. Okay. I'm sorry.
なんです今の電話。麻雀の誘いですか？
ビンゴ。園崎姉妹は逆なんです。ミオンがシオンで、シオンがミオン。入れ墨入れるときに間違って逆にやっちゃって、取り返しがつかなくなったらしい。だから、このノートのミオンとシオンは逆に読むんです。それでなら、 サトシ君とシオンさん、いや、ミヨンさん、ややこしいな。の関係が理解できる。
ノートって先日の大石さん宛てと書かれて郵便ポストに投函されてたっていう買いノートのことですか？中身はめちゃくちゃで捜査攪乱の恐れありって言いませんでしたっけ？
もちろん名前の入れ替えが分かったところで攪乱の域を出ませんがね。このノート、どこまで信じていいのやら。もし本当ならフルデリカの死のあたりが怪しすぎるからな。
異常者の日記ですよ。読んでるとこっちまで変になりそうです。最後のページの生まれてきてごめんなさいなんて読んでるとこっちまで飛び降りたくなりますよ。
でも幸せな日記じゃないですか。
幸せですか？
この日記だけでサトシ君って名前何回くらい出てくると思います？シオンさんは本当にサトシ君のことが好きだったんだなって。その好きというのがね、若さゆえの勘違いでずれちゃって。
Wow! I'm impressed that Oishi is the one to say that. Oishi was the one to say that. I'm impressed. And the last one is with the mother of both Shion and Mion and Kasai. I was gonna point this out now. I kind of did feel sad when I was reading the what happened to everyone afterwards to see that Kasai had died died before everyone else of liver cancer. That's actually really sad. And Kasai is like one of the best boys.
教えてよ母さん。
Oh.
鬼ババとどういう喧嘩をしたわけ？
Oh, interesting. Oh, is this why the mother was disowned?
感動されるなんてよっぽどだったわけでしょ？
お前もくだらないことに興味が尽きないね。ま、そろそろ話してもわからない年じゃないか。
Also, I like to point this out now. I'm sorry for pausing during the middle of this tip, but still, this is the first time we've seen the mother of Shion and Mia, and I think her name is Akane? Yeah, this is the first time we've seen her.
実はね、父さんと結婚したいって言ったらね、ダメだって言われちゃったのよ。
え？何それ？
私も当時はだいぶ社内生き方してて呆れられててね。その挙句連れてきた男が人気者だったわけでしょ。そりゃ大喧嘩よ。いい名付けは当主が決めるなんて言われて、そんなの知ったこっかい、こんなクソババア、この場で切り伏せたらって大立ち回りよ。互いに板の間の日本刀抜いてちゃんちゃんバラバラ。
Wow.
ひえ、鬼ババと盾を演じたわけ？母さんやるね。
まあね、母さんこう見えても若い頃は武闘派だし。
I kind of like how Kasai's just standing here like, yep, this happened, and not saying anything.
互いに剣道有段だからそりゃあド派手だったわよ。周りはおろおろ。面白かった。
Any comments, Kasai?
なるほどね。その騒ぎのせいで感動されたわけ？
そうよ。感動上等。遠慮なく感動もらって父さんと籍を入れたわよ。ま、けじめってことで爪を剥がされたけどね。ほら、左手の爪だけいびつでしょ。
うわあ。それで鬼ババと母さんは ずっと仲が悪いわけだね。
シオン、本当はね、そんなことないの。私と鬼ババ様はちゃんと仲がいいんだよ。
嘘だ
鬼ババ様には面倒な世間体があるからね。一度でも感動した以上甘くすると示しがつかないし。だから私も親類会議とかではおとなしく引っ込んでるけど、たまに遊びに行ってのんびりお茶とか飲んでるよ。
嘘だ信じらんないね。
実はね、内緒よ。鬼ババ様もね、その昔けじめで爪を吐いたことあるんだってよ。
Wow.
今度会ったら左手の爪をよく見てごらん。
ひえ鬼ババは何をやったわけ？
そうね。母さんは知らない。
まあ、その顔は知ってるな。教えてよ。
Maybe next tips. And that was the end of the tips of Meakashi. Achievement unlocked, Detective Meakashi. And now, without further ado, let's read the staff room. I'm very interested to see what this means. Okay, here we go. Do you think that murder can be justified, depending on the motive? Hi, this is Ryokushi07. Oh no! We're getting a direct message from Ryokushi right now. Thank you for playing Higurashi When They Cry, Kai, Chapter 5, Meakashi. Although I depict many deaths in my work, I often ask myself a question. That question is there such thing as a justifiable murder? In our world, murder is prosecuted, and the degree of punishment varies depending on the motive and circumstances. Having different degrees of punishment means that we are putting a value onto that person's life. Some scenes justify murder in Higurashi. By degrading the life of the victim in those scenes, the players can sympathize with the character more easily. The degree of sympathy would be different from person to person. The people who could sympathize probably felt catharsis? And the people who disagree with the character might have felt uncomfortable. I'm the latter. That's indicated by how opinions were polarized regarding Keiichi's actions in Higurashi. Okay, in Higurashi was a totally different reason as to how I felt. There's a totally different reason as to how I felt in Higurashi when Keiichi took down Teppei. I'm not gonna go into it right now though. In Meakashi, there are also a number of murders. But this time, the main character, Shion, tries to earn sympathy for each one of them. How did you feel? I'm comfortable with Shion. How were you able to sympathize with her? A little bit towards the end when she regretted her action. That's when I sympathized with her, because you kind of had to feel a little bit bad for her towards the very end, despite how many horrendous acts she had committed. You kind of did have to feel a little bit sorry for how regretful she felt and how badly she felt about doing it afterwards. Though, while she was doing it, I had a lot of things to say about Shion. If you couldn't sympathize with her at all, then please berate her as a crazy murderer. I wouldn't go that far. If you sympathize with her at all, please have mercy on her. Then please have mercy on her. Meikashi, you're putting me on the spot here. Damn you. If you sympathize with her almost entirely, then please have mercy on her. If you completely sympathize with her, then please let us berate both of you as crazy murderers, lol. What about me? Well, that's a secret. Oh, you had me call myself out when you were keeping it a secret to yourself. I can't put this upon myself when I record this video. Damn it, Ryokushi. I'd like to reverse my question this time. What kind of murderer could you sympathize with if you were to be killed? A murderer who doesn't care about people's lives? That would be quite a regrettable death. It's extremely sad to be killed in denial of all your values. A murderer who begs for forgiveness and tears? that'd be quite regrettable too. They shouldn't kill you at all if they're begging for your forgiveness. So what kind of murder could you sympathize with? And then, sympathy might be just a method for making the story more interesting. If you can sympathize, it's fun. If you can't sympathize, they're just crazy. You cannot put value on human life. It's a sin to even try to do so. A murder is a murder. Nothing more than that. I just hope everybody can live happily together. How does that sound? Would you agree to that? If you wouldn't. Thank you very much for playing Higurashi with the Kai Chapter 5 Meakashi. I can only bring out this 5th episode thanks to all of your support. Higurashi will only get more intense as it approaches the finale. Nothing will make me happier than if you continue reading the chapters to come. The next chapter will be titled Su Mi Horoboshi. Really, I'm rather fortunate if you enjoyed yourself even a little. Thank you again for playing. I hope this has brought a little color to your life. Oh, 7th expansion. Raikushi 07. Ah, Raikushi! Oh, man. This was a ride. Meakashi has been a ride to play. Like, it was one hell of a game. Achievement unlocked, Meakashi staff room. I believe I have all the achievements for Higurashi when they cry Meakashi. Hold up, I don't think there's anything left. There's no after party this time. I'm gonna go ahead and check if there's an after party before I begin to end this video so that I don't miss anything in Meakashi, but I don't think there's an after party. No, there's no after party. Yeah, there's no after party. So, that was Higurashi when they cry Meakashi. If you enjoyed this series like I had, well, all I can say is thank you and give all the credit to Raikushi 07 because I was only the jackass who decided to read it. So yeah, I got all the achievements and I believe I unlocked, did I unlock anything for getting all the achievements? No, I don't think. Oh, you get achievements if you do all the trading cards. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, that was Higurashi when they cry Meakashi. It's a great chapter, like, it gets you into the mind of Shion Sonozaki as she, tried gaining a revenge for her beloved Satoshi-kun. But, towards the very end, he began to realize Shion was wrong, and she had regretted her actions. So, that was a really interesting, turn of events towards the very end. Like, reading it through her mind gave me a lot more of a clue to sympathize with Shion than the anime ever did. The anime didn't really make me sympathize with her, while the game kind of made me sympathize with her. Like, I sympathized with her a little bit, despite how angry I got when she did some of her actions that she did during Meakashi. Especially what she did to poor Satoko. I'm sorry, but Satoko is very precious, and, Shion, you fucked up by doing what you did to Sadako and Satoshi. Yeah, like, it made sense for her character to do the action she did and for her to regret them afterwards. Like, that's totally in Shion's character. Even though I may not agree with it myself, I can understand that's part of her character, which makes the story more enjoyable. Like, if the characters acted fully like me, the story would probably be a lot less interesting for me to read because it would be way too predictable. Like, Shion was unpredictable throughout this entire story. This would have been more unpredictable if I didn't know what happens in Meakashi. If I didn't watch the anime before playing the game, I would be more surprised, but I watched the anime back in 2012, so there was no coming back for me. I was way too young to watch Higurashi, so I didn't understand it that well, and playing the games when I'm older and can understand things much better makes me enjoy these games a lot more because it gets me into a better understanding into the mindset of the characters throughout the Higurashi series, especially in Meakashi, the arc that I kinda didn't like when I was younger, but is now becoming one of my more favorite arcs. Like, it did not beat Higurashi because Higurashi is my favorite arc of Higurashi of all the ones you can play. Like, Higurashi to Higurashi, I love that arc. Like, it's one of the best written arcs in Higurashi, and the ending is so fucking amazing that I'm really hoping that one day we get a true adaptation of the last 2 hours of Higurashi, because the anime did not do it. The anime did not show the last part of Higurashi with the Great Himizawa disaster. It did not show it at all. The manga for Higurashi did show it on the manga by Jiro Suzuki. Yes, I'm pulling out the manga again. But still, the manga ending at the Higurashi fucking had the great disaster of Himizawa drawn perfectly well. I would recommend reading this manga. But before you read the manga, I really recommend for you all to play the games for yourself and enjoy them. Like, enjoy them from your own perspective. Like, play the games yourself without my commentary. Play the games. Like, that's what I'm saying. Play the games, watch the adaptations, read the manga, and if you want to, watch my commentaries as I play the games. Like, if you enjoy my commentaries, I really appreciate it, but also, I would recommend to play the games for yourself so that you can get your own views in. And, well, you can also watch my commentaries while reading the game, or just watch my commentaries, but I would prefer you to play the game for yourself so that you form your own opinion before it gets muddled with all my terrible reading, and all my reading mistakes, and all my commentary criticizing minor parts of the story, or me acting like a complete nerd and muddling the experience that is before us. So yeah, I do recommend playing the games for yourself without my commentary. And if you still enjoy my commentaries, yes, watch my videos. Like, I'm not telling you to not watch my videos, like what my statements were implying, but I still would recommend playing the games for yourself before watching most of my commentaries. But if you choose to watch my commentaries first, that's fine. Like, I'm totally fine with you watching my commentaries first, but I still would like for people to play the games for themselves to get their own views so that they can listen to what I have to say and either change their views a little bit by what I said, or totally contradict my views and argue with me down in the comments, not complain. Complain was a terrible word, I'm sorry for saying that. But still, I make these commentary videos more to get my opinions shared to other people so that they can hear them, be inspired by them, or totally hate my views. I don't know where I'm going with this ramble. This video is gonna be like 10 minutes of me rambling on about how my commentaries can both be helpful to help people enjoy Higurashi more, or harmful to make people hate Higurashi more. But still, I enjoy making these commentary videos of me playing the games, and I think you all enjoyed hearing me read them. I really enjoy you guys watching my videos, but the basic thing I'm trying to say is, don't rely solely on my videos to enjoy the Higurashi games. Like, you should definitely check out the Higurashi games for yourself. Check out the anime, check out the manga. I highly recommend the manga, and I'm definitely going to suggest trying the new anime that's coming out in July. Yes, there's a new Higurashi anime coming out in July, which I'm really excited for, but it's not out yet, so I don't know what to say about it, but I would still recommend trying it because it looks good from the previews I've seen so far. So I definitely would recommend the upcoming 2020 Higurashi anime, though I don't know how it's going to turn out. But still, I would still recommend doing all you can to support the 2020 anime coming up. And if you're watching this video after the anime comes out, it's either going to be a really great anime and a great adaptation of Higurashi, or I don't want to say it's going to go the other direction. I don't want to say that it's going to be bad. That's why I'm saying it's going to be good. But I don't know. I really don't know about the new 2020 anime, and I should probably get back on the topic of the Higurashi games. Well, okay, I think I said all I wanted to say about the games right now. Like, basically, read the games, read the manga, watch the Studio Dean anime, and watch the upcoming 2020 anime. I forgot the company that's making it. I forgot who was, I think it, okay, I'm gonna put the studio right here of the ones who's making the 2020 anime. Definitely check out that version of the anime, but also I would recommend watching the Studio Dean Higurashi. Despite the fact that it's Studio Dean, it's still an okay adaptation. Like, it's one of the best that Studio Dean has done. I'm gonna be fully honest here. Studio Dean usually is not the best at making adaptations, but the Higurashi adaptation is actually really good, and it holds up to me to this day, mostly for nostalgic value. It may not hold up for other people, but I still enjoy it myself. Like, the 2020 anime might just like make the original go down into obscurity, but still, I enjoy Higurashi. Read the games, watch the anime, read the manga. You can also watch my commentaries if you do so, please. Please watch my commentaries. But anyways, everyone, thank you for watching me play Higurashi When They Cry and Meakashi, and I will either be playing Onyakushi again, or I'm going to be playing, what was the name of the sixth game? Sumi Horoboshi. I'll either be playing Sumi Horoboshi or Onyakushi next time, but that mostly depends on the results of the poll I have put up this week of me filming. Depending on the results of that poll, I'll either be continuing on to the sixth game or going back to the first game to refilm, because my original Onikakushi Let's Read was from 2014, and I definitely think I could improve on that old Let's Read. But that's mostly up to the decisions of the people who vote this week. I'm filming it towards the beginning of the week of the voting for what I should play after this episode. So next week, you're either going to be seeing me play Onikakushi or Sumi Horoboshi. I'm probably, by the time I'm going to be editing, I'm going to know for sure which one I'm going to be playing next. So this whole part's going to be outdated, but still, I'm thanking you all for watching. I'll be seeing you in either Onikakushi or Sumi Horoboshi next time. And one last request I have for you all. I wish for you all to leave a like, leave a comment, and see me next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I hope you see me next time. That is my final wish. Okay, I take back what I said earlier. Don't watch my Let's Reads. Why would you support this from continuing on? I'll see you either in Onikakushi or Sumi Horoboshi next time. I'll see you all in one of those games next week. Mikhail. Oh, fuck!
Okay.